Hi Gemini, this is Shanel from Divine Resolution Tarot. Thank you so much for your patience on the general read. I have been going through it with my energy and wanted to make sure that I am 100% to be able to deliver clear and accurate messages to you all. I'm going to get right into pulling some cards here to figure out the overall energies of what is going on this month. What's the most important situation that will have your attention? Thank you so much to everyone new and old who's joining me today to watch this reading. And thank you to everyone who's booked a reading with me. I've loved working with you all. This reading, that came out strong. The strength, okay. I love this energy because Gemini is not taking any shit. Excuse my language. This reading is intended for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus, if I did not say that. Also, anyone who is watching for Gemini, this could feel like it is your message, so please take it how it resonates. Energies do flip-flop. And this will be my last little shuffle. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And that Hierophant flew out in the reverse. So someone is struggling very hard with commitment. Okay. We've got some issues. And Gemini is like, no. All right, let me just take a look. Then I will tell you what I see. Yeah, I'm feeling it. It's I don't want to use the word anger, but it's just this real, like, I'm kind of fed up. Okay, that's where I'm at with this. So let's see. We have Strength, Hierophant in reverse, Emperor in the upright, Nine of Pentacles upright, Three of Pentacles reverse, Magician, Tower in the reverse, Page of Wands in the upright, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Four of Cups in the reverse. Gemini, I feel like you're walking away from someone who is having a real issue with commitment. I feel like you're looking at a situation and realizing that it's not the opportunity that you may have originally thought that it was, or the opportunity that was presented to you. With this, though, it's like whatever conflict you've been dealing with this particular person could be Aries. We have Emperor. Hierophant could be Taurus, could be another air sign with the Magician. You're just in this place of like, this is what I'm doing. You're either coming or you're not. Okay. Because with the Aries or the Emperor and the Nine of Pentacles, you know your worth. Okay. So you're not going to keep investing in a situation that it seems like it's just not ever going to get off the ground, right? That's not the Gemini way. So let's see here. I feel like you've stopped putting the work into whatever this is because you see that it's not going to turn into what you had initially hoped. And now you're channeling your efforts into something else, okay? But I'm feeling like this is the other person's energy here, where they're trying really hard to like manifest you back into their space because there's this avoidance with this Tower in the reverse. It's like they don't want to deal with the issue, but they don't want to lose you either, okay? We got Page of Wands, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Four of Cups. So there's like this energy of, first of all, pages kind of suck because it's the start of something new, but it's not very stable. It's kind of that energy of like, I could change my mind at any moment. All right. So I'm picking up on the vibe that whomever this person is in your life, they're like, you're what I want. You're who I want. They're not walking away. But I think you're in a place of like not wanting to accept this opportunity or whatever their offer is when they're coming through, because it's the energy of a page. It's not, I mean, like, if you're in this Empress or this Emperor, I mean, it could be masculine or feminine. If you're in this energy of being like, you know what, I know what I want, you just kind of seem like all conflict and drama, you're going to control the situation and put your foot down and be like, you know, I'm very happy to be by myself until the right person comes along. You know, you're not trying to accept any of this page energy because it's a very immature vibe. It's not something that's very reliable, and it's not something that you're going to want to invest in, you know, because if you're feeling like the Emperor or you're feeling like the Nine of Pentacles and you're like, I know my worth and I've got it together, you're looking for someone that you can really build and expand with. And this to me is coming through as energy of like, very flighty with the Page of Wands. His attention or her attention kind of just goes wherever, you know, and you've done the work on yourself with this strength. It's like you've worked through any baggage you have, you worked through any like demons that you've battled, and you've made peace with it. And so someone who's just kind of starting to get to know themselves or step into like any kind of self-awareness, you're only going to deal with that for so long, you know, before you really start trying to manifest that opportunity that you want. Okay. I think like I'm picking up on this. Yeah. Because here we have, oh my goodness, Gemini. Oh, you're ready to invest in new love. You know, whatever this is, this lack of trust, compromise, commitment, someone who gives you their time when it's convenient for them. You know, you see it for what it is. They may be trying to apologize to you and renew whatever it is that you have. But at the same time, I'm almost picking up on this vibe of like, sorry, not sorry, I'm looking for something better, because this had the potential to be something great, but you're so flighty, you know, you try to keep me stuck because we've had all these really great times together. But I think you're really, you're cutting it out because you are like, I'm ready for something that I can hold and touch and feel all the time. I'm ready for something that is a lot more action oriented. This may be a very selfish person that puts themselves over you. And you're just in a space of being like, this isn't fair to me anymore. I'm ready for something else. Okay. So let me get into my shuffle and I'll pull the cards and let you know what I see. I feel like Gemini is in a space where they're not putting up with it, you know, and I think it was probably a situation, where now you're just not even really putting in the work for September. You're like, whatever, like, if you're here, cool. If you're not, cool. I'm not waiting around for you. I'm putting work into something else. You may be trying to start a new relationship. That Six of Cups came out. You may be looking into, it's almost like I'll give you a second chance, but I'm doing no work. Like you gotta meet me 90% of the way because I'm really over this situation. But what I was going to say is with that Six of Cups in the reverse, or in the upright, you may be thinking about revisiting someone from your past. You know, you might be like, wow, dealing with you has shown me that this other person that I used to be with is actually quite a catch, right? What do we got? Okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is 10 of Cups. All right, Gemini, that's good, right? So Gemini's not chasing, because I don't believe Gemini's chase too much, in all honesty, but Gemini's going after their happy, right? Gemini is over waiting around for something that's not, oh, see, and here it is. Somebody's having the epiphany that they're in love. Okay. Oh, I love you, Gemini. Where are you going? Come back. could be dealing with an Aquarius, something like that kind of happened to them as well. We've got King of Cups here as water energy, Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, but cups often to me are Aquarius because Aquarius is a very sensitive sign. Got Hermit here, that's some Virgo energy, King of Pentacles, that's Earth, so we're looking at Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus if you care, and then the Star, which is also Aquarius, the Sun, which is Leo. So the situation is someone coming in with a whole lot of emotional availability here. Whatever this person's situation was, if this is the same person that we were talking about, they're coming back to try to give you all the love that it looks like they should have been giving you, right? They haven't been on the same page as you. There may be a discussion that is not being had. That's kind of that avoidance that I'm seeing here. Whoever this is, I feel like they're just very much, they've been in their mind, okay? They've been grieving this situation. I think whoever this is, if they're at a distance from you or they're not communicating with you often, with that Page of Wands, it's kind of intermittent communication. It's not really consistent. I feel like they're trying to avoid the discussion that will lead to the end of the situation. It's like they know that it's coming. And so now they're kind of either in this space of trying to come through as very loving when they do come back, or they're just trying to avoid you altogether because they're afraid of what you'll say, okay? With the Star in the reverse, this talks about cycles. You know, it's like they may be coming in and telling you like, hey, I'm ready to do something different. Because that breaks down to the 8. You know, they might be saying like, I know I haven't been invested in this. It's time for me to start being emotionally available to you. But with the Star in the reverse, it's like you are in a space of you don't even know if you want to hear it because it's just like kind of too little too late, right? Let's see, is there anything else for Gemini? 6 of Swords in the reverse. So this could be someone that you've had a hard time moving on from, okay? But at the same time, it's like, even though you might be in a space where mentally it's been a little bit hard to move past whatever you shared, you're still like, oh, I kind of don't know if I want this. I don't feel like I want to keep giving this a second chance because it doesn't change with the Judgment in the reverse. Like, it just is what it is. And there's so much potential, but at the same time, it's kind of this stagnant energy. If you're looking for expansion and you're stuck in this 4 energy of like, okay, are we moving or not? And then this Hierophant is in the reverse. That's showing me that it's like that blockage of there's no commitment. And so you're in a space where you're like, I'm just doing what's right for me. Like, I don't even really care where you're coming from anymore. Okay. Tell me more about this King of Cups. What is he bringing to Gemini? So King of Cups. This is funny. This is that person that was like, I just want to be single. I just want to hang out with you. I want to see how it is. Now they're kind of bringing this offer of like, hey, you know, I see that you're walking away from me because all I do is party or treat you like an option. There's other people that are involved. But now I'm seeing your worth and I want to reconcile with you. You know, you're this person that maybe I turned away from you and went off to explore my own options. But here I am coming back. Like, it could be an energy of someone needed to see that the grass wasn't greener. Tell me about this King of Cups. What was he doing in the past? Let's get some. Okay, yeah. So he could be dealing with a fire sign, but he he was exploring his options, okay? Now he's explored his options. He sees that the grass isn't greener, and he is ready to make all of these proclamations and actions towards you because he's made a choice, all right? What it looks like to you is the Hermit in the reverse. So after an ending, there's this opportunity here, but I think you're still very much looking at the situation like, are you going to actually integrate me into your life, or are you going to keep treating me like an option? Okay. I think you know this person pretty well. I think you may be older than this person. And so to you, it's like, there's kind of this level of immaturity that when this King of Cups comes in, you're going to question it with the Hermit in the reverse. It's like, I don't think you're as wise as you're pretending to be right now. You know, whatever it is that you're saying that you've discovered, I don't know that I can trust this. You know, I feel like this person has a habit of looking for external validation or external advice rather than internally processing and really thinking about what's good for them, and what they should do based on what they want, you know. Whereas you, with that Hierophant in the reverse, you're very much in a space of being like, I don't care what people say about me. I don't care what the institution thinks I should do. I'm strong. I'm the Emperor. I'm strength. I go my own way. Okay. So this person here, it's going to look like to you that they're coming back. They don't want to be alone, but that may be the reason why they're coming back. You know, you're going to be looking at them like, is it just that you don't want to be by yourself? Right. This person is invested in you, but for some reason, there's a lot of conflict with them around really solidifying the partnership. You know, it's like they're very good at coming back to you if they leave. But then when they're there, it's like this almost this vibe of them making you feel like you're not what they want, or there's something better out there. You may even be feeling that about them when you're with them. Like, hey, you know, the fact that this isn't getting off the ground, I feel as though I could be doing something else. You know, I'm not sure that I'm very thrilled with my investment in this situation, right? I think you're really kind of moving into a space where, yeah, this is that person, maybe you've been dealing with them off and on for a while, and it's kind of just like this casual energy between the two of you, where it could be that person that you're like just sleeping with almost is kind of, even though I'm not seeing the Lovers, I'm also seeing a huge lack of commitment here. So I'm feeling like you're kind of in this space of wanting to reject whatever this is, you know, because now it's like with this world, you've learned all the lessons that there is, you know, to learn from this. You've gotten everything there is to get from this, and now you're ready to go do something else. You know, you're just kind of in this place like, over it. I'm just looking, because I just feel like with the way this is positioned, you're taking what you can from the situation and you're just kind of ready to move on, honestly. You know, and now this person is realizing like, wow, I wanted to go explore the world, but I had the world in front of me the whole time right here. And they're trying to come back, you know, with, here we are, Knight of Cups. Maybe they will bring you some flowers. Maybe they'll bring you a bottle of liquor to apologize. I think this is interesting. Okay, so what it feels like to you is the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is moving slow, right? And I think this person, you know what's up with them. You know them well enough to know this is kind of all a show. I think this is, with that Sun in the reverse, this is something that you kind of have an idea of why they behave the way they do, you know. But Knight of Pentacles, it feels like they're taking forever to just do what you feel like they're already gonna do anyway. So it's just like, why are you beating around the bush like this? More than anything, you're just kind of making me lose interest. You're kind of kind of annoying me. Of course, Knight of Pentacles is clarified by Knight of Pentacles, Emperor in the reverse. Yeah, this person has some real control issues. It looks like they view commitment as being smothered or being put in a box. Like they can't operate the way that they usually do, which in reality, I think even when this person is with other people, you're the person that they would prefer to be with from some of the things I've seen here. So it's kind of silly that this person is acting this way, in my opinion. But we do have that twin flame energy coming through twice with the 1111s. This person knows that you are what makes them happy. They know they're not going anywhere, but for some reason they're waiting around and taking forever to think about it, okay? I think this is kind of a little game that this person plays, but I feel like you're getting in a space where it's just like, okay, I've seen everything there is to see here. It's time to pack it up. If I'm not going to see anything else, I'm walking away from this, you know? And I think that person's feeling your energy, and so that's why they may have been intermittently communicating with you, because they were waiting for that conversation of just being like, we're done. You know, they're trying to avoid that happening, okay? What you'll want to do is the Four of Wands. So you're going to want to see, you know, because with that Emperor that had come out, that's him alone, and that's the Four, and you know what life looks like on your own. You know that you're in a very good place. You're very good at manifesting and moving into really making tangible material things appear in your life. But I feel like because of the vibe that I'm picking up here, you may have been more emotionally closed off when it comes to other people. And so this is somebody that you would actually be willing to give it a try with. And I think that's kind of why this situation is coming through as so irksome to me, because I'm picking up on the vibe that whomever, whatever Geminis I'm reading for, they're very good at cutting people out of their life, you know, and for whatever reason, you've shown a lot of patience with this particular person, okay? But with this Hermit in the reverse, it's like, okay, I'm losing my patience, right? What you'll want to do is give this a chance. I think on some levels, you really do feel like this could be your person, because we did have that Six of Cups come out. I do think that you've at least shared a life with this person in a past life. That twin flame energy did come out, but you are undecided, because it's like, it doesn't matter what you've put into the situation in the past. It has not moved forward, you know? So you're really in this space of being like, I'd love to try, but every time I do, it's such a stalemate. I really think it's time for me to go, you know? Here it is. Do I not end it, or do I end it? You know, everything I've done in the past has just been stagnant. It's been stuck. I'd love to get to this point with you, but I just don't know if I can see that happening, right? This might have to be an opportunity that we miss, because even though it has all of the makings here to be something amazing, you know, you can't tell if you'd be dodging a bullet by not committing to this situation, right? Yeah, there's a big part of you that doesn't want to come back, you know, and I think this person has kind of been out playing games and playing the field, and you're just like, maybe you're tired of waiting around and you're like, I'm ready to go out and do some stuff myself, you know. What Spirit wants you to know about this situation is the Sun in the reverse, okay? So this is, like I said, I'm getting the twin flame vibe here, especially because the 10, the 1 and the 10, it's like there was an ending of one phase of your relationship, and then there was an opportunity for something else, and it had evolved a little bit. And then there was an ending again, you know, and then it's like you go back to the opportunity. And so I feel like this is kind of something you've been going through for a while with this particular person, where you'll have this, like, it's almost like levels in a game or something, where like you complete the level and then it's over, and then you go to the next level and there's some new skill that you're working on or something you have to find, and then the level's over. It's like very much this energy of like I don't want to say like a scavenger hunt, but it's kind of like you always having to, it's like short bursts. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. This situation has been short bursts where like maybe it'll be really hot for like 6 weeks, and then it'll be really cold for like a month, and then really hot for 2 weeks, and then really cold. Like, that's just something I'm picking up. But what Spirit wants you to know, I think even though you're like, I'm walking away from this, I'm over it, I don't really care if you're coming in like a king, because all I've seen is a whole bunch of page energy. There's more to this situation than what meets the eye, okay? We're going to look and see what exactly that is, because we do have that 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, but we also have the Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Tower. Yeah, so somebody walked away from their happy, you know, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. They wanted to go out, they wanted to be a hoe, they walked away from their happy, you know, and then bam, lightning struck. They're having this epiphany. They're praying for that second chance. They're realizing they're not moving on. And they're realizing that Gemini is not just an option. Gemini is the option that nobody else compares. Well, now they want to come back, right? But here's the thing. They didn't invest, and they were sneaky and manipulative, right? So you don't know if you want to let them back into your life, because they're really over staying up all night thinking about it. You're ready to cut them out, okay? Because it's really imbalanced. I mean, that's literally what I'm seeing here. And with the Lovers, you know, you need to make a decision, you know? You need to make a decision about this person. Can you come out of conflict with them? Can this be an opportunity or not for you? Because they haven't been giving you what you need. All right, well, the Sun, let's get some clarifiers on that. Tell me what, oh, there we go. Okay, so, well, our Wheel of Fortune's still in the reverse, Temperance in the reverse, so could be dealing with the Sagittarius. What do we got? 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Cups, the World. So yeah, this person, it's like they felt like they should be able to keep you waiting. You know, they thought that they could just go do whatever and that you would settle, you know, for whatever it was that they were giving or not giving, as long as they always came back. Okay, that's really what I'm seeing here. And you've just gotten into this space of like, I'm over it. I'm over the imbalance. I'm over it being stagnant. You know, I love myself. I've learned everything I can learn from this situation, okay? So this is the situation. This is what it is. That's what you know, right? That's what you've seen. Tell me, what is it that Gemini doesn't know? So there's like a secret here. What does Gemini not know? There's something you don't know, or the Sun would not be in the reverse. All right, so Four of Cups in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the World and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like this person still is not in a space where they're, I don't know, it's like this, gosh, this is weird. So the Four of Cups, it's like, I feel like the 4 is the real issue here, because it never gets to the stability or the security. You're very stable by yourself, but as soon as someone else is kind of in the mix, or this person is in the mix, that's where it all kind of goes downhill, okay? They don't want this to be over. But what I'm looking like, it's almost like if you don't take this opportunity with this person, You know, if you decide like, hey, you know, I'm going to let this go, it may be the end of them not putting in the work. You know, that might really be because they're so used to, Gemini is very nonchalant. That's kind of this card where it's just like, whatever, come or go, I don't really care. But if you're in a space of being like, you know what, I've gotten everything that I want from this, what you don't know is that I'm almost feeling like if you make that decision to cut this person out of your life, that'll be that next level. You know how I was saying, like, the levels of this relationship keep moving? It's almost like that'll be the end of you guys not being on the same page. If you're the one that refuses the opportunity and has the discussion where it's like, hey, I like you, I'd like this, but I'm not into it. It's almost like that's when they finally get it. Tell me about the sun. Jeez. Yeah. So when you stop putting in the work, that's when they're going to want to fight for you. You know, when they realize that they've really missed this opportunity. And I think what it is this person's coming back in because Spirit wants them to see something they don't see, which is that they're losing you. You know, they're happy because they're so self-absorbed. You know, they're so concerned about what makes them feel good. Tell me about the sun in the reverse. Yeah. I feel like whatever this is, even if this person's coming in as this King of Cups, it's like, it's still not as good as it could be. You know what I mean? There's still like not going to be the reciprocity. That's how I'm feeling. It's really like they'll love bomb, they'll come in, you know, they'll move slow, they'll talk about how they've been doing all this thinking. But I feel like when they come back, it's not going to be any different. It's going to be the same. You know, it's not going to be as good as they say that it'll be. Let me see. I think this person wants to commit to you, you know. They know what they're doing is unfair. They know they owe you an apology, that the conflicts that you have are because of them. I think it's time for you to move on, though. You know, because it just doesn't seem like it's gonna be whatever they say it's gonna be. You know, it's time for you to heal yourself and start really looking for that soulmate. You know, even if this is that twin flame energy, twin flames are that mirror to our own issues, you know, the things we need to heal inside of ourselves. And we're going to have like that, the twin flame experience until we can get in a space where we attract somebody who's a mirror of our soul after the progress. Now, twin flames can absolutely become soulmates, you know, and maybe you moving on is what's going to facilitate that change, because twin flames are just like that really fast, moving, passionate burst of like attraction, you know, but then there's so much conflict and there's so many problems that, you know, it's to help you kind of drudge up your own stuff so, you know, they mirror you. And I'm almost feeling like this person could evolve into being, you know, that forever partner and move on from that really tumultuous twin flame relationship where it's just like we mirror each other, we run, we chase. But I think now you have to be the one that really walks away and means it. Yeah. It's almost like you need to send them packing because no matter what they tell you, you know, they need to do more thinking. They need to do more learning. They really need to reflect on what this opportunity is that they've missed. You know, I think you're getting very close with this relationship because that sun in reverse, it's like the sun is here. I don't feel like there's going to be too many more cycles of this. But I feel like if this is something you want to hold on to because it does, you know, have that 10 of Cups, it hasn't leveled up yet, okay? Energies that could hurt are the King of Pentacles. Sorry, did I say hurt or help? Energies that can help. King of Pentacles, okay? So it may be that it's time to do something else for a while, okay? It could too be that King of Pentacles is one of those people that they invest in what they know they can get a return on. They're not going to invest in something that feels flighty or fishy or unstable or weird, right? They're just not. Because this is like the guy that's at the top of his game, you know? He'll wait until something is at its prime before he invests in it. King of Pentacles moves slow. You know, and he's looking over here like, this is what I want. And I believe that you feel like you probably could have it with this person being the 10 of Cups. But if they're coming through like pages, okay, and then a week goes by and suddenly they're coming in like a King of Cups, that's going to make me wonder how you matured so quickly, right? With this Hermit in the reverse, like, what happened? How did you grow up overnight, right? King of Pentacles energy will be very helpful to you because, wow, this is exactly what I was saying. He's not going to put the work into something that's not fruitful, right? If this harvest never comes, he's not going to put the work into it. He's going to wait, you know? And so I'm not saying wait around for this person. But what I am saying is don't invest in something that's flighty bullshit, right? That's just going to be a disappointment because it's never going to expand into what you deserve. Okay. I think King of Pentacles he's that guy that like, he might know what he wants, you know, and it could be this, it could be with this person, but he's going to be like, nope, I'm gonna wait till you get out of daycare and until you've, you know, finished 12th grade and you can vote, right? He's not going to settle for something that's risky business, like a page, especially the Page of Wands, who's very aggressive and temperamental and prone to temper tantrums, right? Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. Look at what's happened in the past. You know, even if this person is coming in and they're trying to facilitate this movement, see it for what it is. You know, it's still unfair. This person isn't in a space. You know, they're close. But I think this really needs to end and you really need to be done for them to like not feel your energy, not feel like they can come back and forth and really be like, holy crap, this is done. Like they're done. Okay. What you don't know, what you should consider, Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay. If this person's coming in and they're giving you all this love, oh, why are they doing it? What is their motive? Okay. I think it may be kind of a genuine, you know, when they say they love you, I think they do. But I think they're in this space of being really immature. Okay. I think this time when they come in, it may be the same, it may be different, but I feel like, if you're willing to put your foot down and be like, nope, I'm waiting for my happy and this isn't as happy as I can be. This person is going to see you in a new light. And I think they're going to see themselves in a new light. because they've been operating in this space of just doing whatever they please and not really caring how it affects you. Okay. And I think that that's what's going to jar this person out of this, is being like, well, Gemini's like not running a daycare anymore. They're not putting up with it, right? Tell me more about Five of Swords in the reverse, please. You know, even if this person comes back genuine, maybe they need to get their feelings hurt, you know, so that they can really see what it's like to miss an opportunity when they've tried to give love, because they've been operating in this space of shutting you out and doing what they want to do, right? Now, I'm not saying go off and hurt people's feelings and be a jerk, but what I am saying is this person has had a lot of confusion about how they feel and where they're at, and maybe being like, hey, you know what? You weren't sure, and I'm happy to give you all the space you need, right? Because now what? Damn. I don't even have a choice to make. It was made for me. Wow, I missed the opportunity because I wasn't willing to give this love, and now I want to, right? You can cut through their confusion for them, you know? I think that if you feel this is your twin flame, you worry that if you hurt them, you know, it hurts the collective, or it's hurting you, or, you know, I think if you do what's best for you, they will learn how to do what's best for them as well, because that actually raises the vibration of the collective, right? We're all embodiment of the same source energy. So in loving ourselves, that actually does raise the vibration of collective consciousness. You know, you may be very concerned that in shutting this person out, you're only doing what's best for you, but I promise you that's not the case. And Spirit is trying to tell you that, okay? It's definitely okay for you to wait for the sun to rise and to deal with this in the when it's in the upright, rather than settling for when it's in the reverse. Okay? And I think that's part of what you don't see, or you're worried about, because with this ending and the opportunity and then it ending again, there's nothing after this, but after the 10 always comes the 1. You know, after the 10, there's always the opportunity, okay? But it's not fair to let someone stay in this space where they're playing house with you, but they're not willing to give you what you need, okay? Because that's emotionally draining, and that's not fair. All right, energies that'll hurt. We have the Star. So there you go, you know. Something ends, you have that conflict, you're feeling some type of way, you come back into partnership with this person, you refill their batteries, you let them plug in their charger and refill their tank or whatever it is, and then you're emotionally depleted, right, when they go running off. You don't need to restore this person. They're still not connected. They're still not in alignment, even if they're playing that game. What is that movie, Big, where Tom Hanks like grows up overnight? That's almost what this is. You know, they're gonna come in and they're gonna be like, oh, I'm so mature and I'm so with it. Don't buy into the hype. They're still not there yet, okay? And it's gonna hurt you if you keep investing and pouring into this situation, because there's still something you don't know. You know, with this High Priestess, oh, this guy wanted to fall out. And it's funny because Gemini, you know, you keep getting this to block this person. And I feel like it's not going to be until you really do that's when, yeah. It's like as soon as this person gets blocked, somehow they always sneak back in, right? You know, this person has to deal with their control issues. They have to figure out their ego. I think I said this to you before, but you being there for them when they're as unstable as they are, it's like you can give them all the love that you want, but it's not helping them because they have a force field that's up so high where they're like, you know, nobody tells me what to do, nobody does this, nobody does that. That it really just makes them feel smothered, or it like bounces off of them because their heart chakra is not open to receive, okay? So they know that they have this addiction. They know that they want to come back to you. They don't know why. It's an energy thing. You know, they get depleted, and then as soon as you fill them up, if you try again to love them, they're like, oh, you're smothering me, get off of me, right? This person, every time, and this is what I was talking about with the levels, right? It starts at the page and they're like, hey, I'm here. Oh, get off me. Then they leave. Then they come back a little bit stronger. Hey, I'm here again, and I'm better. I'm older. I'm wiser, right? And then they leave you wondering what the hell happened, right? This person is maturing. The leveling up is happening. I think, though, that it's just not whatever they're portraying to with this King of Cups. They're not there. Their heart space isn't open, and it's going to hurt you if you keep pouring into this person when, you know, kind of what I described. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to feel like you've missed the opportunity, but don't let that inspire you to keep doing what you've been doing. I think you have the right idea with walking away from this connection right now. Yeah, see, it's what you don't know. Their heart space won't open until you leave and you start doing something else, okay? That's exactly what I was saying. They're not going to take that big, long look that they need to take at themselves until you're not there, because you've been a very nice distraction from them having to look at that. They can always reconnect to you, right? They don't need to figure out how to connect to source on their own. So once you leave, that's when they're going to have to start shedding that armor, that force field, that baggage, that, you know, stuff that they're holding on to. Sorry if my camera is moving. But yeah, close, but not yet. Okay, Gemini? Keep loving yourself. Keep doing you. Okay, King of Cups in the upright. This guy is very clear on, you know, his own self-love. By loving yourself, that will help heal this person. But it doesn't make sense to keep pouring emotion into them when it's not being reciprocated, and it's just causing you rejection. You know, this person is emotionally bankrupt. I feel like since they've started dealing with you or met you, they've started to really work on themselves more, or their heart space has started to open more. But right now they're just kind of a drug addict that doesn't understand why they go through these withdrawals and come back to you, okay? Advice: own your magnificence. The world needs your brilliance and grace. I think you could put a lot of the loving energy you've been putting into this person and to other people that will reciprocate. If you are in a twin flame relationship, that will kind of help as well. With the whole situation, what I notice is if you can be of service to other people, even if it's not your twin or your partner, you it's more healing, like, to you, as well as it helps heal your partner faster, because it's like raising vibrations, okay? Relaxation. Allow yourself to be lazy. It's okay to do nothing. That's exactly it, okay? Like I was saying with that, okay, you gotta come 90%, or I'm not coming towards you, like you're going to be the one doing the work. Do nothing in this situation. You know, it's kind of time for the release, for the block, for letting this person navigate the world on their own. You've taught them a lot. It's time for them to fend for themselves, because they need to open their heart space without you being the one to do it, or it's just causing resentment when it's you, okay? All right, Gemini, do what you want with the information. I hope that it's at least helpful to you, so that you don't keep, I'm not saying don't invest, but I just mean like at least kind of you have an idea of, if you go back to this person for a little while or you let them come back for a little while, what the outcome will be. They still are growing up, okay? All right, like if you wish, comment if you want. I love reading comments. Subscriptions are appreciated. Also, we're having a flash sale at Divine Resolution Tarot. The little information about it will be in the description box, as well as the video for it in the, why can't I think of the word, in the playlist. All right, Gemini, thank you so much. I will see you soon or talk to you soon. Bye. Hi, YouTube. This is Shanel from Divine Resolution Tarot. We are very excited to announce our first flash sale. Have you been ghosted? For just $40, you can find answers to all the questions that have been haunting you, like, why did they leave? What are they trying to accomplish by ignoring you? And will they come back? Not only that, but so much more. And finally, our flash sale package, 4 1-hour tarot readings delivered via unlisted video link, allowing you to ask as many questions as you want. You can use these readings whenever you like, once a month or once a week. Check us out at www.divineresolutiontarot.com.